Okay, we are still discussing pricing the home. So there's a lot of additional layers when we go to give you a specific price point for your home. The first one being comparable sales. Comparable sales. We in the real estate industry refer to them as comps. But to be honest with you, what it is this is your competition. So what is the competition? What did these homes sell for? Or why have these homes not sold? One of the things that I find most interesting is sellers will say to me, well, the house down the street is listed for, and I'm like, yes, but the house down the street has been on the market for 6 months. So what a seller is asking for the home has no indication of what the actual value is. What we want to look at are what homes have actually sold or gone pending since you've decided to put your home on the market. One of the other things that I love doing for comparable homes is let me take you and show you a few that are in your price range. If you think that your home is worth $300,000, let's go look at a few homes that are $300,000 and see how yours measured up. Are your updates the same? Are they similar, or were they done in 1995? Because even though that was an update in 95, it's no longer an update now. Is their backyard nice and flat, whereas yours is on a hill? These are things that buyers are going to compare you to, again, comparables or comps. Next is the current market. What's happening in the market? Every year is different, every season is different, and when we give you a value, typically that value is good based upon a 90-day window. And if we are not valuing it on a 90-day window, we're really not doing you a fair service. So what should happen is based upon what has happened, what has sold, and what we are predicting to have happen in the next 60 to 90 days, that's how we're going to price your home. Not based upon what happened last summer or last spring, because every market can be completely different. And then of course, what also is important is appraisal. Once you set the price and we find a buyer who will pay that price, we have to make sure that an appraiser is going to appraise it for that price. Now, this is really, really tricky and very important because what people fail to remember, the appraiser is working for the lender and the buyer to make sure that that buyer is not overpaying. So this means that even if a buyer was willing to pay you $300,000 and the home appraises for $280,000, the bank is not going to loan them the difference. So that means you're back to square one, where you're in a situation where you're going to have to renegotiate. And a lot of times that can hurt you considerably. So making sure that we set the price at a value where the home will appraise is super, super important. Now, when you come to this price point, or when you get to the price point, this is the hardest thing for a seller because it's like where you've raised your children, it's where you've had all of these great memories, and a lot of times your emotions get involved. So we definitely want to make sure that we leave the emotions out. And remember, the more we make for you, the more we make for us. So we're really motivated to work with you to get you as much as possible. Our goal is also to elevate the market. So the more we can get for your home, the more it is going to help your neighbors. It's the more it's going to help us in the future with selling additional homes. So we're in this together and we are a team. So I hope that answers your questions regarding how we're going to set those prices.